Hi folks, Will the Viking here. I was talking to a friend online the other day, and we were talking about people that are new to Asatrù and not really being sure of how to practice the faith on a daily basis. I mean, the practicing of Asatrù is, most importantly, keeping to the holy days throughout the year and holding ritual to the gods and goddesses during this whichever holy day is appropriate to which god or goddess. Our ancestors stuck to that, and we stick to that also. But that's one holy day per month, or every month and a half. Obviously, the practice of the faith should consist of daily exercise thereof. So I wanted to talk about how to practice Asatrù on a daily basis. So one of the things I do, I like to start my day off recognizing the gods and goddesses. And so I start off with a prayer. And sometimes I do it in the shower. Sometimes I sing it. Sometimes I just say it to myself. And it's found in the Sigrifamal of the Poetic Edda. And it is where Sigurd meets Sigdrifa, and she recites the poem to him. And some of you will be aware of this, and I'll recite it now. In Sigdrifa, stanza number 3, it says, "Hail the day, hail the sons of day, hail to night and her sister. Look on the two of us here with friendly eyes and give us victory. Hail the gods, hail the goddesses, hail the hospitable earth. Give the two of us eloquent speech and wisdom and healing hands while we live." So I recite a version of that, and I kind of take off the we and make it me. And there's a lot of other followers that do the same, and it's become a general practice. And it gets your mind started early in the day, right off of the bat, to acknowledge that this world is not just you. This is that you are in the middle of a long chain with your gods and goddesses, with your ancestors, with your descendants. And it kind of takes you away from the mindset of the mundane, simple problems that you might be experiencing, and lets you look in a wider sense of what your duties are in this world. So I think it sets my mind off right away to recite that poem or a version thereof. Throughout the day, actions. You're at work. You are dealing with the daily trials and tribulations of mostly people that we don't really get along with. And a boss or whatever, or co-workers. People at, driving or while shopping. And then, so you have your reaction to these daily events and these daily occurrences should be guided by the 9 noble virtues. And those are courage, truth, honor, fidelity, discipline, hospitality, self-reliance, industriousness, and perseverance. If you dictate your actions, and it's kind of hard in the heat of things, sometimes we react and we can't really think things through, but with daily practice of thinking about the 9 noble virtues and applying them to the way you think, because thoughts equal deeds, and we are our deeds. Then you'll start to develop a habit of going, I'm not being hospitable to this person who I think might be transgressing on me. I might not be telling the truth 100% in expressing something that happened at work or something. I might not be showing courage when faced with a trial or tribulation. I might be slacking. I might not be showing discipline in my goals to achieve my goals. etc. Self-reliance, industriousness, perseverance. So if we try to mold our actions based upon the 9 noble virtues, that is living Asatrù on a daily basis. And it becomes it's a habit, and you'll see that it gets easier the more you do so. Mainly, remember throughout the day to picture yourself and remind yourself that you are one link in a chain. One link in a chain of your ancestors and your descendants. And your duty is to do right action all of the time, every day. Your duty to your ancestors and your duty to your descendants. It might be hard to do, obviously, but remind yourself of that you have a duty, that you are not just yourself. You are not just your children. You are not just your parents or your grandparents or your extended family or your friends or your community or your country or the world, but a much longer line before and after you. And when you start thinking like that, the small things seem so irrelevant to you, and you'll start to see the macrocosm and the overall responsibility that you have to contribute right action. And these right action goes into the well of weird, as we call it, and it is a well of water that everybody else feeds off of. The entire universe feeds off of it, and you have a responsibility to put good water into the well. You put bad water in, you'll get bad water back out. And not only you, but your family, your friends, your community. So be righteous, be honorable, be good. And that is following the 9 noble virtues, seeing yourself in this chain, and dictating your actions based upon that understanding is the practice of Asatrù on a daily basis. And it really would help if you got yourself a Poetic Edda and you read the Havamal on a consistent daily basis. You would be surprised at I've read this book 100 times. I've read the Havamal 300, 400, 500 times. And I read it on a daily basis, and I still get words of wisdom from it. It's directly from Odin, so it's not surprising. So folks, the 9 noble virtues really is the backbone of my daily practice of Asatrù. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you look up, if you don't know the 9 noble virtues, I hope you look them up and make a copy, and I hope you get yourself a Poetic Edda if you don't have one, and enjoy reading and enjoy the change that will come over you, over your actions and your mindset and your outlook on things as you begin to embrace the daily expression and practice of Asatrù. Hail the gods!